Hello everyone, my name is Randy Matthews and welcome to the Financial Intel team. Today I'll be going over our affiliate distribution plan and how that works for our members. Before I get into that, I'd like to tell you a little bit about Financial Intel team. It was built out of necessity, or come together out of a necessity, for a group of individuals that have gone out and looked all over the marketplace for additional ways to generate revenue from home. We realize that due to automation or shipping jobs overseas, that we are all subject to losing our jobs. We've tried network marketing, we've tried MLM, we've tried stocking inventory of products, but nothing seems to work because the amount of money that they allow us to divide up for commissions is just too small compared to the retail price that we're trying to sell the item or service for. What we did is we formed the Financial Intel team. It's a website and we charge $35 for the website. It is packed with value. Anyone that's even thinking about doing something from home needs to at least take a 1-month course with Financial Intel team so that you can gain experience from those who have already done probably what you're attempting to do or going to do. That's very valuable information. Our products and services are mainly the value of the life experiences of our members. They share their life experience with other members in our forums, our chat rooms, our live hangouts, all the other media that we post on. And by doing so, others learn from them. We teach people how to understand Google Hangout. We teach people how to understand Facebook. All of the things that you would need to go out and do whatever business that you're going to be doing. But the main thing that we do is that we leave it right there at friendship. We get to meet people, we tell them about the value of our site, and we stop right there. We don't complicate it with products and things like that we have to inventory or try to convince people to buy lotions, potions, or miracles from the ocean. We're monetizing our actual lifestyle. Sit back, relax, and I'll show you what we have to offer. First of all, here at the Financial Intel team, we are on Freedom's Highway. We know for a fact in our hearts that we have the pathway out. This is the highway to freedom. The first thing I'd like to point out is it is best to travel roads that you are not familiar with other people. We're going to help you along the way to understand how we do this, and it is absolutely simple. Let's do this first. Let's go ahead and look at our basic structure, this first spot along our journey. And it is a repeating pattern. This pattern that you see here will repeat itself. It's basically just 3 simple steps. The only one that's going to change really is the number 2 position. So the way that this works, someone invited you. Here's your inviter, this is you. And the very first person that you invite, we realize something that is crucial. People in home-based businesses and network marketing, they get loaded up with all kind of products. They went in there because they knew that they were going to need money in the future, and they get further in the hole behind all the premium packs and the products and everything that you're loaded up with, and you're in a worse shape than you were before you started looking for an additional revenue stream. So we make it imperative that we get the money back to the people that they started with fast. And so by doing that, we have a $35 membership. $5 is kept for administrative, for our bandwidth, and we also use a portion of that $5 to give people awards in our chat room when they answer a question with truth and honesty that others see that there's value. We anoint those people with cold hard cash right there in our chat room. So when someone goes out, shares the value of our site with other people, and they bring in their first person, we're going to get them back $30 of the $35 of their first month's subscription. The very second person that they bring in, they're going to receive $15, 50% of that 30. We divide up 30 out of the 35. They'll receive $15 to them directly on the second person that they invite in. The other 50% is going to go to an individual member who is already in the group, and I'll show you how that works in just a few moments, and I'll show you how you will be the recipient of a lot of this particular 50% $15 achievement. The third person and beyond will stay the same. You're going to be helped by the individual that invited you, their inviter is going to help you for the rest of the journey that you have here with the Financial Intel team. And by the way, you can go as wide as you want, but the percentages and the amounts that you're going to earn are going to be the same as they are under your third position. So when you bring in your third person, you're going to get 62.5% of that $30, which is $18.75. Now that goes to you, the person that invited the third person. Now your sponsor, this person's sponsor, which is you, your sponsor is going to be traveling with your third person and beyond forever. So they're going to receive 38.5% of that $30, which is $11.25. That will be going to your sponsor, which would be your third person's inviter's inviter. Hope you understand that. Now you will gain depth. Now what this depth means is someone above received this $15. That means they're going deep underneath your second position. So you're going to be going deep, and I'll show you in just a moment, below your first and your third position. Just like someone above is receiving 50% here, you're going to be doing that on your first, third, and beyond. So we'll move over there and I'll show you how that works. But again, this is the basic structure. It never changes. That's all that you have to know. Basically, all that you need to know is you make $30 on the first person you bring in, $15 on the second, and $18.75 from that point forward for every person that you bring in. And then I'm going to show you how you also gain from their efforts down below. So let's take a look at this first person right here. That's what we'll look at first, and everything that goes down below them, the business that they do, and how that will affect you. This is a look at your first person. Remember, this was the second person that went up, but we're going to look at what goes on underneath your first person. Remember, just like you, when you bring in your first person, you're going to receive 100% of that 30. So that's taken care of. There's nothing else to divide up when someone brings in their very first person. Now, when this person, who is your first person, when they go out and they get their first person, they're going to be the same as you. They're going to get 100% on their first person. But when they bring in their second person, what will happen is they will get 50%, and whoever their inviter was assigned to, and you always are assigned everyone on your first level with the exception of your second one, and I'll show you that in a moment. So what will happen here is this individual, your first person, will get 50%, and then it's going to go to whoever they were assigned to. In this case, it would be who? They were assigned to you. So you would receive the $15 off your first person's second person. Okay, now let's take a look at what happens to the third person for the very first person that you bring in. This would be their third person they bring in. What will happen is they're the ones that's going to get the 62.5% because they are the personally they invited that individual personally, and then their sponsor's sponsor. Who is that? Here is their sponsor. That's the person who invited them, and who invited them? That's you. So from this point forward, your first row, your first person, when they reach their third and beyond, you're going to be receiving that mentor bonus of 37.5%, which is $11.25. You're going to receive that to infinity off of the first row, first person, they're first personally sponsored. So you will have activity there. Let's take a look going deeper underneath your first person. They go out and get their first person. This person goes out and gets their first person, the same thing. They get 100%. When this person brings in their second person, look at this color here. That's your color. This person is going to get 50% for bringing the individual in, and then whoever their inviter, which is this person here, was assigned to, which would be the same as whoever their inviter was assigned to, and we'll see who that is. Remember, this is the second position. Remember how yours went straight up a while ago? We're going to show you how now you're in the receiving position. Again, when your first person goes out and finds their first person, they go out and find their first person, the very second person, they'll get 50%, and then whoever their inviter was assigned to, which will be the same as their inviter, would be you. Follow this. Boom, boom, boom. You're getting that $15. I'm not going to bore you with the rest, but what happens just underneath the second position from here on out, when this second position goes out and gets their first, they're going to get 100%. The second one's going to go to whoever their inviter was coded to, who would be their inviter was coded to, who their inviter was coded to, and that's you. When this person goes out and gets their first, they get their second one, they're going to be coded to whoever their inviter was assigned to, which their inviter was assigned to, their inviter was assigned to, their inviter was assigned to, that's you. And that goes on and on and on and on and on to infinity, all the way to China. Got that? Okay. Oh, this is powerful, people. No one is doing this because there's no profit in it, because we've taken every single penny of it out as far as profit to an organization like a company. We're a group of people. This is pure. Now let's take a look at what happens underneath your third and beyond. This is what happens underneath your first. Let's go see what happens over here and beyond as far as what you'd receive as far as value. It's going to shock you. Here it is. We just saw what happened underneath your first person. Here's your third. Exactly the same pattern, except you make a little bit more. Instead of 50% on your third and beyond, you're going to get 62.5 because you become the mentor as well. So your third person goes out, they get their first, they get 100%, they get their second. They're going to be splitting that $15. They'll get $15, and then the $15 would go to whoever their inviter was coded to or assigned to, and that's you. That person goes out and gets their first. They get their second person. It's going to be whoever was assigned to their inviter. Whoever their inviter was assigned to is going to be you. Bum, 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 all the way to infinity. Getting the picture? Getting the picture? Now, this is important here. Is on your third person, their inviter, and then their inviter. This is going to be you. You're going to receive that mentor bonus from now on. I showed you that. Now this goes over into the fourth, but from now on, with that third person and the fourth, when their third person and beyond, you're going to receive that mentor bonus of $11.25. So you do get a little depth there down to the third level. But the powerhouse is in that second position. Boom, 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 boom. Could be 1,000 levels deep. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Now that happens also underneath the fourth. No need to bore you with that. They come in, they get their first person, they get the second person, they get their first person, second person, first person, second person. All those second people, boom, 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 $15 boom to you. That would happen under your fifth, boom, 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 six, boom, 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 all the way to infinity. The width is there's no limit on the width. Are you getting to see the power of this? Let's go revisit number 2. Take a look at number 2. We help each other, people. This is number 2. It gives depth to someone who helped you get your second person. Here you are. Remember what happened on your first person, the boom, boom, boom business, all green coming to you. Remember on your third and beyond, the green, green business happening to you, boom, 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 boom. Here's what happens under number 2. You go out, you get your first person, remember? You get 100%. Second person, you're going to be splitting it. You get 50%, which is $15, and then that would go to whoever you were assigned to, which goes up into the clouds. It may or may not be your inviter. May or may not be your inviter, according to where you fell in there and on their front line. But your second person goes out and gets their first person. Remember, they get 100%. The second person, they're going to be assigned to whoever their inviter was assigned to, which was you. You were assigned to someone in the clouds. Boom. So that goes on down to infinity. We wish them well. You will derive some revenue from your second position, and that's it, other than the 50%, is that because you are the inviter of their inviter, you're going to be the sponsor code or assignment, which would be the 37.5. You'd receive the $11.25 here for as long as this row underneath your second person to infinity to the right. That's the only value for number 2. Folks, it doesn't take 26 pages of a compensation plan. It doesn't take an NDA from some retail organization out there trying to get you to buy whatever it is in inventory and fill your garage up. It's very simple. We've cut out everything. everything to the bone so it all goes back to where it should, to those doing the work. Let me repeat that. I urge you to take a very close look at what we're doing. You are not going to see this anywhere else. Why? Because there aren't any other groups out there that want to create something that's not going to create revenue for them. Myself and all the members, in order for us to gain revenue, we have to be in the river with you. There is no corporate fluff. There is no padding. There is no shady slivers taken off here and there. This is pure. The reason we're doing this is that we want you to be able to think clearly. We have a lot that we want to share with you inside of our site. We need you, and we need you thinking clearly. And we're willing to give you this gift for the opportunity to show you what we have to offer. And we do believe that collectively we can, in fact, change this world. Again, my name is Randy Matthews. Take a close look at us here at the financialintelteam.com. And may God bless you, and God bless this wonderful country of America and the principles that this country was founded on. She shall rise again based on those principles. Go out tomorrow and smile at a stranger to make you feel good, and you'll never know what kind of blessing you may have given them. Until next time, see you later.